Hey everyone, quick Fourby4diesel, Fourby4adventures video. It might not be that quick because it'll end up being full of info, but it's in regards to, for anyone that's got the last of the best 150 Prados and you want to look after your rear door. It's a bit of rear door information. I've just come back from a trip, so I'm going to give you some feedback on this KAON thing, and it's actually for the win. Now I'm going to give you all the pros and cons. I've heard feedback from other people, so I'm going to let you know what other people think, what I think, and what I've found from running the vehicle on dirt roads compared to it's done tens of thousands of kilometers on dirt roads previously. Not with me driving it, but on the same trips, and I know the result. And there's a bunch of videos there talking to you about the seal here and how from about there, there's it's like a vacuum line. It's like a double seal. It is standard what's in there. They can actually fill up with dust as well, which can be problematic. On this trip, you can see I've had a temporary solar and a temporary Starlink setup. That's what all this is all about. It's temporary. It's about to come out. And just over the seal, first bit of feedback, that worked really well. The Toyota door seal, it doesn't squash that hard that it damages the wires. You can see no marks there. Stay tuned on other cars though for further feedback, because on the Patrol over there, I've got some wires running through and they're really squashed quite hard. So the Patrol rear door actually clamps down harder than the Toyota one. So there's a bit of interesting info. But what I want to talk to you about, a lot of people have got problems with the rear doors, knocking noises and knocking, rattling, and maybe dust coming in, wrong places, getting into the vehicle in the back here. And you can see I haven't fully cleaned this one, but I'll tell you what, it's pretty clean. It's done a lot of dirt roads. There'll be a bit of dust in here because I don't know if you don't know already, it can pile up on top of that seal up there. I think my rear awning does help reduce a lot of that, but what I want to sort of cover everything door seal. Now, firstly, look after your door seal. Some people, all my cars, all my quality Toyotas, they're all secondhand. If I had my time again, I'd go back and buy all new ones. So there's some info for you straight up. People drag things in and out and damage seals. That's not a big deal. The one on our 120 V6 is a lot worse. The one on our 2008, I think it's got some chips out of it. 2008. No, it's actually pretty good, this one. This is the 2008, mate, last of the best. Bloody beautiful, that one. But in the 2008, I never had any issues with dust coming in, doors rattling or anything like that. We do have one of the shims at the bottom of the door from KAON on the other vehicle, one or two, to lift it up, and that seems to have solved any issues with when you close the door, the lock hitting on the striker in the wrong spot, okay? So that's what those shims do. It lifts it up so that this aligns correctly when you close the door, and there's a bit of an addition to that. So first thing you want to know about, it's kaon.com.au. if you missed it, they've got a website. Discount code Fourby4diesel, same name as this YouTube channel with an F, nothing in it for me. It's just the discount I set up for you. So here looks like we've got two shims in there, holds the door up to help align it properly. So it's a combo package. And so that lifts it up so it aligns this, and this is also like your door support. Now, back over to this is a new thing KAON did a while ago, and they made a new piece of plastic. So you pop the factory one out and you put this one in. And when I first used it, I went, well, this isn't going to solve the problem, because what I wanted to do, I wanted the door to pull in further. I actually wanted some adjustment, which that's not adjustable, and neither is this. Some people think all cars are, but they're not. These are fixed position. So what I'd really like, an aftermarket product, a replacement one of these with about 2 millimeters each way elongation, so that we can, without hitting that light there, bring it out. It's mainly going to go in, but see, we've got the edge of that steel there. There's 2 millimeters each way we could go. I've already pre-engineered it for anyone that wants to do that and make these, get genuine ones even, and mill them out. Whatever you do, you awesome people, and put them for sale on Oz Prado Crew. I'll authorize that now. Contact me first, let me know you're going to do it. How much are they going to be? Are you going to use genuine and just modify them? It's probably the best option. And of course, they're going to need to be nice and tight so that they don't move and get pushed around. I think it'll work, but we need to do some R&D first and get some made up and give them some testing. I'm happy to test them, of course. But all that aside, with a new one of these, and that's what this has been replaced because they get a bit of wear, and then you can turn them around 180. So there's a bit of info for you. With the replacement plastic that goes on there, where I thought, look, you shut the door and it slams a bit hard because this plastic's tighter and it's harder than the old original one. It's completely different. And the door seems to go whack, and it sort of hits really hard when you close it. Keep your hand on the back here on the Prado badge or on the tire or whatever you want as you shut your door, but just, you don't have to slam it, but just keep your momentum onto it, your hand onto it as it closes. And while they're new, they're particularly hard, but they do soften up a bit. And what I found was this thing, it holds this door rock solid, and I have not had one squeak or rattle. I have not had any dust come in. Now, it could be a contributing factor, the fact that I rebuilt the whole rear door. There's a video on this rear door, pulling the spoiler off up the top, the number plate bit at the back. There's a couple of videos. I don't know which channel it's on, if it's Fourby4diesel or our other channel, Fourby4adventures, spelt the same except adventures instead of diesel. Could be on, I don't know which one it's on. There's rebuilding the rear door. I mean, it's a car thing, but it's also a touring, you filled up your car with dust thing. So lots of info, plenty for you to catch up on. Fridge, battery, solar videos, storage system videos, what's coming soon videos. Don't worry about this. This is all modified. There's new stuff coming soon from KAON. KAON are a lot of the solutions for a lot of the problems in your storage and stuff like that. So maybe stay tuned on their Facebook page and just write there, hey, Anthony sent me, I just want to keep track of whatever. It's good if they know that we're a team, we're together. So then when I ask for something, we need this, they go, oh yeah, there's hundreds and thousands of people waiting because Anthony said so, you know. So just make it obvious so that it gives me more power to say, hey, this is what we need. And I'm not bad with Prados. I own them, I use them, I work on them, I travel with them probably more than anyone else. I mean, who are all these other people with their YouTube channels? Do they actually use cars to travel, or do they just fluff around? I mean, some people travel and they're not mechanics. They just act like they are. Some people are mechanics and they don't travel. So the vehicle technician, the mechanic that actually owns multiple of the vehicles, sets them up and uses them in the way that described in the videos. Any problems, we've got solutions, right? So don't bother telling me you don't like any of this electrical. Like I said, it's all temporary, it's all well fused, it's all happy days. Don't worry about that. And there's been zero problem anyway, because I did it and it's not going to be a problem. So back to the door. The main thing I wanted to say is this is awesome. So get on the KAON website. Don't forget the discount code Fourby4diesel, F-O-U-R-B-Y number 4 diesel. Grab yourself one of those, I'd recommend, and probably 2 shims is usually going to do it. There's 2 in this door. I'll go and have a look at the other car. What's this one got? Oh, this one's got washers. Probably count this as before shims, right? We used to use washers, right? Some big body washers, drill the holes out. You can do that if you like, but it's a pain drilling them and they're hard to get in. The good thing about the shim and why I asked for it, it's got slots and it just slides in. So you just loosen off these bolts and just slide it in without having to take them all the way out and your door wobbling around all over the place. So the shim is a much better, easier idea. 120, this is what the standard Toyota. So it's a bit loose, you know, it's a bit of a loose, a bit loose as a goose, a bit like an old loose, you know, slot thing that's loose and wobbles around, you know. It's got a bit of rubber in there, you know, towards the end, so it's a soft landing if you slam it shut. Where the KAON one, it's just plastic, and that's why it sort of bangs as you hit it, but that's fine. It's been in there for probably a year or something now, and the door's been slammed hundreds of times, and bada bing, bada boom. Thanks for listening, and I'll put this video out, bada bing. We're closed at the moment. Back on deck, if you want to order any of your parts kits from me, July, about the 16th, 17th is the time to start sending text messages. If you don't get a reply, try again on the 18th. I might be packing by the 18th. And you know, 21st we're officially back on deck. So if you missed this message, well, 21st is going to be the official talk. It's just if you want to get in and push in front of everyone else, you watch all the videos to the end and you get the bonus info. So don't text me about anything unless it's about something that's not related to cars. Bada bing and bada boom. Catch you in the next video. See ya. Oh, this fridge, it's making a noise as well. It's like a compressor fan noise or something, but there's a video on that and I'll get it sussed out. It's not going to happen at the moment, but it still works fine. It's just and it's intermittent. You just go like this, you go tap it and it stops and then it starts again. It's weird. All right, catch you in the next video. See ya.